Hey there guys, welcome to another video. So in this video I have another interesting unboxing for you. So this is a Motorola G6, this is for Tracfone, and I bought it from Amazon renewed. So the normal price I've seen, or the price I've seen for refurbished of a G6 from Tracfone themselves, I believe was $49.99. So this is quite a bit cheaper. This was $34.99. So I'm not sure what they include, I'm not sure what they did to the phone or how they refurbish it, but we're gonna find out. So the G6 is a pretty decent phone. It's got some pretty nice specs. So, and then for $35, that's pretty good for what you're getting. So let's go ahead and unbox it here and see what it includes. We get the lovely air included. And funny enough, it comes in the same box that the TCL box. Oh, wow, okay. So this is funny because I'm just seeing this for the first time, just like you guys are. But this is the same box that the TCL A1 that was refurbished came in. The same exact box. Which kind of makes me wonder if it is the same company that's doing the refurbishing. So, like I said, a refurbished G6 from Tracfone was $50. This was $34.99. And if it's the same company refurbishing it, you're obviously better off doing it from Amazon. Wow. So that is pretty interesting. The exact same box. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get here. Yep. Same exact stuff. Really, really interesting. So we have our start here guide with your serial number and SIM number. We've got our phone itself here. We get our charging brick here, and that is brand new. We get a wall adapter here, and it looks like, so this is USB-C, so it's not micro USB. We get a SIM eject tool. We get a Moto G6 README guide here, and that just tells you a little bit about the phone here. Tells you how to put in the micro SD in the SIM card, how to charge it, and then it tells you how to control apps and certain things, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of nice. So we get a little guide here. We get our legal, safety, and regulatory information guide. And then we get Tracfone. Want to get the most from your phone and service. And this tells you how to add, due date, balance, voicemail, all that good stuff. And then you get your services guide for the Moto G6. And last but not least, our terms and conditions of service. So that's pretty interesting. Alrighty. So let's look at what we get. We want to see the star of the show, which is the phone. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so here's the phone, and not sure if you can see how well you can see this, but this one does not have a screen protector. So here is the A1 that I just looked at, and that one came with an ugly, gross screen protector, and it's probably a little more gross because I touched the phone, but came with a screen protector. The G6 does not have one. However, it does look brand new. Does not look like there's any scratches or anything on it. It looks really nice. And let's look on the back here. So this is, I believe this is glass. And then it does have that same, attention, please charge your battery for at least 5 hours before using your phone. And it does give you your IMEI and all that good stuff. Over the specs real quick of the phone. So what we have is a 5.7 inch. This is an IPS panel, 18:9 aspect ratio, and it's what they call full HD plus because it is 1080p, but it is 1080 by 2160. And this model has 32 gigs of 32 gigs storage, 3 gigs of RAM. It has a micro SD slot that supports up to 128 gigs of storage. It has a nano SIM. Our processor here is a Snapdragon 450, and that is octa-core 1.8 gigahertz. It has an Adreno 506 graphics. The battery in this is non-removable, 3,000 milliamp hours. It does offer what they call turbo power, so you can get up to 6 hours of power in 15 minutes of charging. So it is a 15 watt charger. This one is USB-C, So most phones you'll see nowadays have micro USB. This one actually has USB-C. The cameras here, so we have an 8 megapixel front-facing camera here with a flash, which I found kind of interesting there. Not sure how well you can see that. Let's see if it turns off here. So you can see the camera right here. We have our earpiece, and then there's the flash right there. So I thought that was kind of interesting. On the back here, we have a 12 megapixel and a 5 megapixel with a LED flash. And someone on Twitter thought this looked like a face, which it kind of does now that I look at it. But it appears that it has pretty good zoom, so it has 8 times zoom. And pictures look pretty good out of the camera. And it says it's water resistant, so it has a water repellent nano coating, but no IP rating, nothing crazy like that. It does have Wi-Fi 802.11 A, B, G, and N, so 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. And then this is GSM, CDMA capable, 4G LTE, all that good stuff. I won't read all those bands off. It does have the fingerprint reader here in the bottom. And I know that's kind of hard to see there. There you go, so you can kind of see, there's our fingerprint reader right there. And accelerometer, gyroscope, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor, compass, all that good stuff. So I'll give you a little tour around the phone here. So here's our beautiful IPS 5.7 inch screen. On the top here, you do have that camera there, our earpiece, ambient light sensors, and all that good stuff, as well as that front-facing flash, which is just kind of abnormal but really cool. On the bottom here, you can kind of see the Motorola logo here, our fingerprint sensor, as well as the microphone right there. On the bottom here, it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can get some light here. We've got that USB-C connector, as well as our 3.5 millimeter headset jack. On the side here, we do have our volume rocker, as well as our power key. On the top here, we just have our SIM slot, SIM and micro SD card slot right here. That just pops out. And then we have our microphone here. And then on the other side, it is blank. One nice thing here is you'll notice that it's tapered off to the sides on both sides, so it has a really slick look to it. And it feels really nice in the hand. And I believe this is glass. Can't quite tell, but on the back here, you do have those 2 cameras and that flash. Mild little hump there, not too crazy. Have that Motorola branding and then that Tracfone branding also right there. So, and this blue color looks absolutely gorgeous to me. I think it looks absolutely great. So one other nice thing is this comes with Android 8, but it is upgradable to Android 9 Pie. So you still have a nice big update and some more features to add there. So this came with Android 8 out of the box, and I'll show you a couple of the apps that it came with here. So it came with Facebook, My Sites, My Account Downloader, Play Store, all the Google apps, all that good stuff. And it came with this app finder here, which downloaded right away, this Moto app, and this is kind of nice because this gives you some information about some of the features of Motorola. So you have this night display, gives you your storage and helps you clean up old files if you need to. And then it tells you how to conserve power, and then it tells you how much power you have, and it'll usually tell you how much you have to use. You can then go into the features section here, and this will tell you some of the other features that are available here. So we have Moto Key, which is, it says access websites, apps, and devices with your fingerprint. Moto Actions, which I think are really cool, and this is kind of a thing with Motorola phones that I really enjoy. So you have 3-finger screenshots, so touch and hold on the screen with 3 of your fingertips to capture a screenshot, 1-button navigation, so you can use that fingerprint sensor as a navigation, and then chop twice for flashlight, so you can go, which is kind of cool. Twist for quick capture, if I can even speak, so that's pretty cool. So you just twist your wrist and it'll open. Swipe to shrink screen, so you can swipe down left or right to make the screen smaller for one-handed use. You can pick it up to stop it ringing, and then you can flip for do not disturb. So that I've seen before, where you basically will flip the phone down, put it down, and then do not disturb will be on. You also have under Moto display here, you have night display, so it'll automatically adjust the tones of the screen, so it makes it better to sleep. You have attentive display, which keeps the screen on while you're looking at it, and then peak display, so you can interact with notifications and more while the screen is off, and that you may have seen. I'm not sure how to get it to pop up, but Yeah, but it does pop up, and you would see that little clock there, and you can interact with it. And then you have Moto Voice. So in addition to that, we have an FM radio here. We have Productivity Finder, some of those Google apps, our Tools folder, and then those are just the only two screens there. And then here in the app drawer here, you can see what we have. So we've got our Google apps. We have One Weather, which was included. I downloaded 3D Mark, App Finder, Calculator, Calendar, Camera, Dolby Audio, FM radio, Motorola notifications, my account downloader. So really, like, not very much bloatware at all. Very, very clean. And so far, the phone runs really, really well. I haven't used it too much, but yeah, so there you have it. So it's just a quick unboxing, a quick look at the Motorola G6. And this is the Amazon renewed version, so that is another thing I wanted to say, is it is in perfect condition. So as I had said, oh, there's our quick view right there. So I'm not sure how, yeah, there you go. So there you go, and that comes up and shows you your battery level. I'm not sure how do I bring that up? Yeah, there's your battery level, your time, and then your date. If you had notifications there, it would show up right there. But yeah, so as I was saying, it is a smudge magnet. Other than that, it is in perfect condition, looks brand new. So if you are considering getting one of these, you can get it Amazon renewed, and I found it for $35. They use the same refurbisher as Tracfone does, so you're saving quite a bit of money. It was $59.99 on eBay from Tracfone directly. So if you can get it from Amazon for much cheaper, then I would go for it. I'm not sure how much it is new, but I will put that in the video to show you how much it is new. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Just an unboxing and look at the Amazon renewed Motorola G6. If you guys like the video, please hit like, and if you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I will do a full review on this phone pretty soon. Thanks for watching.